Each week, we struggle to recall our adventures in and around Las Vegas, giving a unique perspective on the best places to tear it up in the entertainment capital of the world. Now, without further ado, here are your hosts, Alicia and David Ivey.
Oh, hey. Hey there, and welcome to Pub Crawl, the best source of Vegas-y drinking goodness. I'm Alicia.
I'm David, and I'm tired.
Oh, why so sleepy for? You're sleepy. Wake up.
I was out till 3 in the morning last night.
Partying?
Up at 11, the crack of 11 today.
Look at you,
Man,
party guy.
I know. Tearing it up in the entertainment capital of the world.
That's right. It's not hard to do.
Tearing it up in the entertainment capital of the world.
Wow.
I should get like what's that guy? Let's get ready to rumble. The guy, well, I can't even say that, but the guy that says.
No. Wait. What? Oh, great.
Yeah,
great.
That guy.
That guy. Let's get ready to crumble.
Yeah. You got to say something else.
Stumble.
Let's get ready to stumble. That should be our theme. Well, when we do our 100th anniversary, whatever, and he comes in, because he does all those, he should say, let's get ready to stumble. David and Alicia, Pub Crawl.
I like it.
That's pretty good. Studio audience.
Welcome, live studio audience. Also, welcome, live chat room.
Chat room. Love the chat room. What do we normally do right here? It's been so long since we did an episode. Why does it seem so long?
I don't know. Was I traveling last time?
No?
No?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Right. Anyway.
It's not like we've been doing this for years.
I know, for years. Anyway, well, let's not even mess around, because I need one of these things, and I see some pretty nasty stuff laying around here to make a drink out of, so I'm going to I'm leaving it up to you this time.
I concocted this one.
I know. We didn't concoct it, but you found it.
Well, I concocted it.
All right, let's stop with the bad language. Oh, no, you can say the bad language now.
Oh, concocted?
Yeah.
Okay.
You concocted this.
I can penised it.
Ow! All right. Well,
Time for a drink.
Yeah, let's do a cocktail of the week. You can penis it. That doesn't even make any sense.
I can penis it.
So what we're doing here is something you discovered. It's a twist on a what?
On a Hemingway.
Which I love.
This, I don't know. This is different, though.
What's got tequila? What's it with not?
Yes, this one has tequila and your favorite, Campari.
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 Yeek, my least favorite
because
alcohol.
I keep trying to find a way that you will like Campari in a drink.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
All right.
So
Make
we got
it two of these.
tequila, Campari, lime juice, grapefruit juice, and simple syrup.
Okay. Well.
So normally you'd pour all these ingredients into your cup here and do the shake and strain, but I forgot to bring the glass, so you're just gonna do a stirring thing.
I like stirring over shaking.
Okay.
To
So
be honest
you're making 2. So that's 4 ounces of the finest tequila.
Yes, that's the finest tequila. You know, tequila comes in crazy shaped bottles.
It does.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's good or bad. It comes in crazy shaped bottles. Isn't that interesting?
Okay.
So
1 ounce of Campari.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Do I have to do that? 1 ounce? I'm going to do the little.
1 ounce.
That is.
You're gonna love it.
All right. That already made me.
Stop it. Okay, 1 ounce of lime juice.
A full ounce of lime juice? And this is sure. Now, I bought the Rose's sweetened lime juice. Whoa. Wow.
That's why I got that one, so I can watch you squirt yourself.
Yeah, that was. Okay.
And 1 ounce of grapefruit juice.
Okay. Oh, and 1 ounce of simple syrup, which is going to probably save this whole thing.
Hey, don't judge. Just make it.
No. I'm just judging by what's going into this thing, what it might taste like. Okay, we got to speed it up though.
And 1 ounce simple syrup.
There we go. Which is just liquid sugar. Okay.
Okay, then mix that up as you will.
As I will. While I do that, what's the drunk term?
Oh, this one. I was looking around the web for some new crazy terms, and I found this Jazz Age website. It has slang words. So this one means a drink of hard liquor, and the term is a jorum of ski.
Really?
Yeah, like, hey.
Hey, Charlie.
I'd really like a jorum of ski, see?
Really?
Yeah.
We should do that later tonight when we go to wherever we're going to go.
I'm going to.
Say, hey, Charlie.
Hey,
How about
Charlie.
a jorum of ski? All right, get out of here.
Leave now, ma'am.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, you've had enough. All right.
Okay.
Then we could say, do you have a, what is this called?
Oh, this is called a siesta.
Oh. All right. Do you have a siesta or could I get a Hemingway or a Jurumowski?
Jurumowski.
Jurumowski, I wonder what that even means. Or why that's, I mean, I know what it means.
I don't know.
All right, this has got Campari in it.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's see.
That's not bad. Ooh, it's classic-y tasting. It tastes classic-y.
It's good.
That's good.
It's very good.
Put that on your list, folks. That's good. Actually make that. Wow. Probably use a...
Well, use a white tequila.
There you go. Let's not bring race into this.
Use a Blanco.
Yes. Anywho, now that we have that.
That's actually quite delicious.
Right. Well,
So if you have Campari laying around, you can use it for that.
that's, well, yeah, that again, who has Campari laying around?
Or just drink it like I do.
All right. Anyway, well, let's take a quick break and come back with our adventure.
Yes, let's do that.
Traditional media believes that after about 3 minutes, you'll tune out. Most Vegas media companies think if it doesn't jiggle, you won't tune in. At the Vegas Video Network, we think both are wrong. The Vegas Video Network is the first and only live online broadcast network that specializes in insider news and expert views about Vegas. We combine great storytelling with the ability to watch when and where you want on your computer, mobile device, or television. Discover the real Las Vegas. Visit VegasVideoNetwork.com.
Oh, I gave away some spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
So, we've talked about the Devil's Triangle before, and this is, in fact, I think there's an email later where we might mention this. So if anybody ever asks, what should I do in Vegas? Where should I go? We have a couple go-to spots. We love Palazzo Venetian, Wynn, Mall, TI. Let's call that the Square of Knowledge. Then we will have...
Okay.
Then we'll have...
First time I've heard that. The Square.
Then we have the Mandalay Bay, Monte Carlo, MGM. We'll call that the Line of Perseverance. And then, right in the middle of Vegas, there's Ellis Island, Stage Door, which I'm the mayor of, and this place, Tequila
Bar and Grill.
Right, that is the Devil's Triangle.
Yes.
And we're starting our adventure here. We're actually going to be covering Paris, but Paris and Bally's are kind of one because they're connected. And there's not really anything else in Bally's. So you can't just do Bally's.
Right.
Like, we're in Bally's.
It'd be a really short show.
Bally's is like Delaware. We're in Delaware.
Now entering Delaware, now leaving Delaware.
Remember there was the Wayne's World, like, there's nothing to talk about with Delaware. So Bally's is like Delaware. It's like you walk in and, anyway. This place, though, the reason we call it Devil's Triangle is there's 3 of them. And they're cheap as dirt, and they're awesome, and they all have good food.
And they're all really strong.
They're all real strong and real good. Like I said, you could eat and drink for cheap at all 3 of these. And you could walk. They're all within like 200 yards of each other. So we're going into Paris, but we always park at Bally's because that's just what we do. And then, because that way we can hit maybe Stage Door, get a $1.50 drink, and then go into, which, if I ever, here's a little secret into our lives, or a little window into our souls. If we're ever driving around and I go, are you hungry? And you'll go, yeah, because you always do. And then I say, well, what do you want?
I always say yeah.
And literally 9 times out of 10, you go, Bally's Tacos. That's usually the answer to any time I ask, are you hungry? And when we say Bally's Tacos, we mean this place.
Yes.
Margarita Grill, Barn.
$2 tacos.
They have
Can't beat it.
$2 tacos, $2, it's Buds and Modelo's, and $2 tacos.
And tequila shots.
And tequila shots. I'm sorry. Tequila, beer, and so we'll go 222, 222. So it's just the way to go.
So easy and so cheap.
That's the best thing in Bally's. It's amazing. It's right above this. Well, there's the sportsbook bar that's kind of cool too, but that's all closed down right now because Sbarro and all those like that mall.
I'm not sure what they're even doing in there. They had like a rock store they closed. They've been closing it for months.
They did have a store in which you can buy big globes.
Yes, it was like a knick-knack, brick-knack.
There's a few stores in town that have those globes.
Tchotchke store.
Yeah. But anyway, upstairs, Margarita Grill.
Do we have photos?
We have a photo of Margarita Grill.
Yes, maybe. I have the tequila bar.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're talking about.
That's it.
Yes, I have that. Would you like to see
I would
Sure, let's pull that up. We can show the good people.
There
what
it
looks
is.
Like.
Okay,
and
so
see, are we sitting back in the corner?
we can't be and take the picture at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But they also have the biggest El Jefe. They're the biggest nachos in town, called El Jefe nachos, and they're amazing. They're on the list of incredible nachos, but the main
Oh,
thing
look,
we go
see,
there.
there it's empty, and in our photo, it's full.
Yeah, well, that's the
Look at
difference.
that. So yeah, if you ever want to go in there, we'll usually be sitting on the two left bar stools.
Right. Having 2 tacos, 2 tequila shots, 2 beers.
2 beers, it's great.
It's really, really actually good. One of our favorite places in town, and we go there all the time. Easy in, easy out.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, if you continue on the little path, there's a place I'd like to try, so I'm just mentioning it because we've never been there, is Burger Patisserie or whatever it's called.
Burger Patisserie.
Yeah, it's supposed to have a great happy hour.
It's always packed, so.
Yeah,
and we're always impatient because right about that time we've already had a tequila, a beer, and a taco,
Right.
and then we're going to the next place. So.
Right, so we're walking in, because you go through it, it goes underneath the Paris, and in the middle is that Burger Patisserie. There's a place with the big chrome gorilla.
Right, everybody walks by and has a fist pump.
Yeah, because it's a big statue of a gorilla.
Yep.
Anyway, going through Paris, now the decor changes, and all of a sudden there's sky, and there's a guy sweeping, and it's all now Paris. And the first thing you'll see is Napoleon's, which we don't have any new experiences and any new stories at Napoleon's. It used to be great. It's now a piano bar, yay. And I'm sorry, dueling piano bar, which
piano.
not enough of those. It's beautiful. They have I don't know why they have it, but they have a doo-wop Motown review thing there every night for free.
Which really makes sense.
Yeah, because it's called Napoleon's. When I think Napoleon, I think Motown. But it's really an upscale, classy place. And we've had quite a few good times in there. But I think
it's been a couple of years since we've.
Yeah, we don't really. We kind of keep walking. And then the next thing we notice is our little drink sign that you took a picture of with your new fancy camera. If you notice, the pictures are very interesting. Very.
It says drink.
Look at that.
Look at that. Go that way. Mm-hmm. That is where you get. So this is just walking through right into Paris through Bally's.
You get the Les Souvenir drinks on this. I didn't know where you got them. This is where you get the Eiffel Towers and the balloons.
That big balloon
and
drink.
They're not that bad, like $14. I mean, it's too much for me. I'm not going to drink that much frozen, sugary, whatever. But that's where you get them right there in between on the way. Oh, we got a chat question.
Oh.
Are we good?
Yeah, go.
All right. So this question is from Brian from Wisconsin. So going back to the Tequila Grill,
right.
How would you rate the nachos against Margaritaville?
You know what? It's funny. As I said, they're on the list. They wouldn't be they're bigger.
They're bigger. They're better for. Well, I don't know. I'd say Margaritaville's a 10.
Margarita's still got a.
And I'd say those are an 8.
Okay, that's fair. They're bigger, so they're more impressive. It's the same kind of ingredients. It's just it's not the same quality of ingredients, but it's the same basic nachos. But they're massive.
They're huge.
When you get them, you really kind of feel ridiculous. Like they're literally the plate's that big. It's like a pizza tray with nachos on it.
And we split it before with how many people?
4 or 5. And didn't even dent it.
I know, not even.
But no, Margaritaville still got it beat. And the difference is, though, I think these might even be a couple bucks cheaper than Margaritaville.
Yeah.
So, but I would still go to Margaritaville if I was on a nacho.
Me too. I'd go to the Bally's place just for tacos.
Yeah, we do it for the tacos.
That's what I like.
So anyway, great place. And then so that's where we get the.
So you pass the little drink sign.
Right, and then you go into our favorite bar, or it used to be, maybe still is, one of our favorite bars in town.
Oh yes, it still is one of my favorites.
It's called Le Central.
Le Central, yes.
Now that.
So
talk
look
about
at that.
photography.
Oh, it's so
Who
pretty.
took that picture? It's amazing.
I don't know. Who was that?
No, anyway, you took it, but
I know.
That is the best bar in Vegas. Not the best bar. It's one of the best casino bars in Vegas. You will find quite a few of the ladies of the evening there.
And we have another picture we took of the
happy hour
deal.
Look at that.
Happy hours. Look at that. Daily, 2 for 1. They went back because for a while they stopped it.
They stopped it on weekends.
Yeah.
Now it's daily. It's back on daily. 2 for 1 martinis now.
You're still gonna pay like $16.
Right, but you get 2 at least.
You get 2.
Right.
And they're good martinis.
These are not your fruity, not really a martini. This is actually
and there's a picture of one.
A big glass, a full-size martini glass
Yum.
of whatever. We usually just get straight gin martinis.
Yeah, gin with a twist.
Right, but I mean, and for 2 for $14, $15
it's
on
not
the strip,
bad.
you can't beat it. The only problem with that place is just like Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill, and I don't know, some other, I can't think of anything offhand. We leave so mangled, it kind of wasn't even worth it. You know, like we leave that place going, oh my God, I can't, because we might have had 2 martinis, and I've got a 2 martini limit. 2, I'm done.
For lunch?
Yeah. I'm at least done for a little while. So that's my only problem with that place. The 2-for-1 martinis will knock you on your.
But I mean, it's a great spot. Stop in there.
Knock you on your butt. It's a nice spot.
Bah.
So anyway, from there, right across from that, which we just did a full review of, is Gordon Ramsay's steak.
Yes.
Now, what I like about Gordon Ramsay's steak, I don't like the price per se for food so much, but it's a world-class place. I like that their beers aren't very expensive.
Yeah, they're really not. It was a left beer for $7.
Yeah, Chimay was like $9.
Bad.
I mean, it's for where you are. It's like that's not bad. It's cheaper than Gordon Ramsay's pub. There's the deal. If you want to sit in a Ramsay place, burger and pub are more expensive beers than steak. So you go to the higher end place.
Because they're specializing in it, so they're going to do the markup.
It's really funny.
If you want to go in for a really expensive steak at steak,
right?
Go ahead, but save your dollars on the beer.
Right. So that's the good thing about Gordon Ramsay's. There, I mean, Paris is pretty happening. It's one of our favorite places we've been going to for years. Mm-hmm. And then if you keep around that corner,
you got
Sugar Factory.
Okay, Sugar Factory.
Now that's a place I wanted to hate. I wanted to hate that so bad because when you think of
all
Sugar
the
Factory,
signs and you have Kardashian and all those.
And Britney Spears.
Britney loves Sugar Factory.
I hate that they got all the pictures of celebrities eating their candies and whatever. Don't go there for the candy. The drinks are amazing. That's the bar we sit at. It's right there at the bottom, downstairs bar. They're all the crazy.
But they have 3 different bars. I took another picture, but we didn't post it here. They've actually got right in the back. They've got another bar with chocolate.
Bar. And then they've got one that faces out into Paris too. It's like a little walk-up bar.
All their bars are really nice. The staff is really friendly.
I know. I wanted to hate it.
And actually, the food's really good there too.
I wanted to hate it.
And the prices aren't bad.
I loved it. The drinks are very candy-ish. I mean, there's even like gummy bears in them and stuff.
Yeah, there was a root beer one.
The root beer float.
That was good.
It's amazing. I mean, it's not like this. It's not like a classic feel like a man
boozy
drinking this.
drink.
Yeah, no, it's a fruity, out of control. Not even fruity. It's like sugary, but it is good.
It's called Sugar Factory. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked.
Funny how that works. No, but they're great. They really are good. And I tried to look it up online to see if it's coming back. I cannot tell. Right above Sugar Factory is the Chateau Terrace and Chateau Garden. Chateau is the club that's in Paris, the nightclub. It's called Chateau.
Oh, for the day club and the
it's called Chateau Nightclub and Garden. Now, in the summertime, and we'll have to report on this when it's closer to summer, is you can go upstairs, right above Sugar Factory. In fact, it's the roof of Sugar Factory, is the Chateau Day Club, which is free to get in. There's hardly anybody ever up there.
They're blasting music. In summertime it's so nice. They've got the misters on.
Yeah, and you stand up and you sit up there and just looking out over the strip. The Bellagio fountains are right below you. It's gorgeous. You can't almost find a better spot.
It's really good people watching because nobody knows it's up there. So you look down and you're just looking at people being jerks. Mm-hmm. It's really fun.
It's one of the best spots, and I can't say to go there because it's not summer, and I don't know if it's going to reopen.
Yeah, we're not sure if they're doing their deals right now.
Right. The deal was at that place, it was a pitcher of beer for $7 and a free pizza.
And the pizza was good.
It was. I mean, during the day. I mean,
so we were going.
We'll report on that.
Investigate more on that.
Mm-hmm. But that's the Chateau Day Club that's up above. In fact, the elevator is in Sugar Factory. That's the reason I mentioned it. When you walk into Sugar Factory, there's an elevator. Where the heck does that go? And it goes up to that. It's only the next.
Yeah, because the only other way up there is to go kind of around, like
stairs.
Hug the wall of the Sugar Factory, and then there's a little staircase you could take up outside.
Yeah. So then, coming back in, you've got Gustav's, which one of our best friends.
Which is the other main bar.
Paris
beside Le Central.
Right, they've got 2. Actually, they got 3 because they've got the one where there's a stage, but we never go to that one.
Oh yeah,
so
they do. Yeah, they do. They've got bands back there sometimes.
Yeah, but Gustav's, that's their other main central bar. Man, our photography is good. Look at that.
Check out my new camera skills.
Jeez. Some good friends of ours work there. It's just a great place. That's their other central bar.
Yeah, stop by, say hi to Natalia. She's been a bartender at Paris for years and years. She used to work. We met her at Le Central when we first moved.
Right, and now she works over at Gustav's. She works nights. She's great. Red hair. You can't miss her. If you see her, say hi. She's the greatest girl in the world. But we brought her here to see the first ever episode of the Amazing Jonathan show here on Vegas Video Network.
Yes.
We brought her here after we went to somewhere to see Recycle Percussion.
Yes, it was a very good.
That's how we roll, people. That's just what we do. We just go out and it's nonstop here. So anyway, she works there. And the funny thing is, we have I don't know if it's wonderful or sad, but most of our really good friends are bartenders at bars that we frequent that now we're really good friends with.
Oh, I don't care how it happens.
We must spend a lot of time at bars.
I think so. That must be the case.
And they're all fun people, so it has actually worked out. So from there, what else is there in that joint?
I think that's about it, really. That's. Oh no. What
Oh,
else?
Mon Ami Gabi, the
Mon Ami
the
Gabi.
coupe de grace.
The Coupe de Grace.
Yes, the coupe de grace. Mon Ami. Well, actually, it's not really. Before we even do, Mon Ami Gabi, you can't say Mon Ami Gabi without mentioning Eiffel Tower. I prefer Mon Ami Gabi to Eiffel Tower, except Eiffel Tower has got classic cocktails that will knock your socks off.
And a great view, but I mean, so does Mon Ami. If you sit outside, you're right on the
Mon Ami,
strip.
we have been to Mon Ami 4, 5 times, 6 times, whatever. Every time we sit inside where the bar is, we have the best bartender ever. In fact, I'm going to tell a little story about a woman I know who has been. You never order this drink because the bartender's going to hate you. So, and we've always known the most pretentious, ostentatious, Aloysius drink ever order is a Pousse Cafe. This is a drink known throughout the land as no bartender's going to make this thing for you. It's layer upon layer of different alcohols and liqueurs and juices, and it's supposed to be in this perfectly layered sedimentary kind of thing. And nobody orders this drink. This is the most complex drink of all in the world. It's kind of an inside joke. It's kind of, what's that movie about the family and the Aristocrats? You know the joke? You know that all the comedians know? This is the drink, the cocktail version of that joke. You don't know what I'm talking about, look up the Aristocrats joke. Where nobody orders this thing. Maybe if you want to go and like, your buddy's a bartender and his manager happens to be co-bartending with him, you can go, hey, buddy, how about a Pousse Cafe? Stat! So he's like, oh, you...
First they'll say, what the hell's that?
Yeah, but if you look it up, and apparently we come to find out it's a style of making it.
Yeah, there's different variations, but all of them are equally complicated and have at least 6 different...
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So nobody orders these things. But you did at Mon Ami Gabi.
I thought it'd be funny. After a couple drinks, I'm like, I'm in the mood for a Pousse Cafe.
Right, because they've got every alcohol in the world. It's this fancy French place. You're like, how about a Pousse Cafe? And actually, the girl that we had was really good. And she's like, hey, you know what? I've never made one of those.
Like, okay.
Yeah, let's look it up. So she opened like the bartender's Bible, and we're like, okay, it's got the little spoons, and like, she's got those kind of instruments at bars you've never even seen used before. You're like, what is that?
Just in case somebody orders some jerk orders some Pousse Cafe.
Yeah, that's like these crazy tools and implements. It's this little thing that holds it, and she's got like a welding mask at some point. It's like, it's ridiculous. And then like hands it over, and it's this layered thing, and it didn't even taste.
It wasn't even good because it had like weird, like a mint layer and like all these nasty flavors. And then you drink it, and you could taste each nasty layer.
I know, it ended up not even being.
So the one I got wasn't very good.
But the point was that they were slow at the bar, so we asked, it's okay if we order one of those because we're used,
Yeah.
They're so fun. It's a great place. Mon Ami Gabi is kind of it's a gem to people who know, because I think it's as good as the Eiffel Tower. Maybe it's not as good, but it's a third, if not a quarter, the price of Eiffel Tower, which is right up there. They might even share the same kitchen. Eiffel Tower has classic cocktails at $15 a piece. Again, that view didn't build itself. I kind of understand that.
Right.
But down here, we were, I think, at a happy hour or something, and it was like, $7. It wasn't even that bad.
Wasn't
we got
bad at all?
Jack and Cokes and whatever. They've got every absinthe. They have every Pernod and Richard. I mean, that's one of those stocked bars. Actually, that's Paris in general. Central has all that too. When we were coming here for vacation, I would always get Pernod and 7-Ups at.
And it was back then. It was probably even still pretty hard to find Pernod.
I know.
Or
Because that was when absinthe was actually illegal,
right.
And that was all you could get. So Mon Ami Gabi, it's a definite For dinner, we do like if we have an anniversary or something, we've done it there. You might have to wait to sit. If you don't know, this is the place.
Make a reservation.
That sits out on the Strip. Like if you're sitting outside, you're actually out there on the Strip in front of Paris. It's beautiful. But if you don't have to sit outside, but you probably should. We always do. You might have to wait a little extra long, but it's Paris in general. We actually took some, what do they call it? Expository pictures.
Expository.
Yeah. Like expose, like, I don't know, what do they call it? We took some suppository pictures.
I took a suppository earlier.
And,
I gotta go.
of just what we liked about Paris. I like the lighting in there. I think is gorgeous. That with the fake, they're one of the early fake sky casinos.
Yeah, which you kind of saw in the Leslie Central.
Yeah,
picture.
but I mean, look at the lighting in there.
Look,
It's got the
beautiful.
Rue de la Rose.
It is always early morning or evening.
And that's the middle of the afternoon. We're there. I like the vibe of Paris. I've always liked it. We've stayed there one time. Oh, I don't even remember but I do remember 3s in the mornings, 4s in the mornings, like at La Central, like just partying. I mean, like partying.
Oh yeah, remember Dan the dentist?
I don't remember his name. I remember his name was Dan.
I remember Dan the dentist.
I don't doubt you remembered him. He was the buffest guy I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, and we used to run into him like on several vacations. It was
He's
pretty
like, my
weird.
wife's upstairs. He was like this buff dentist.
Yeah.
Like me as a dentist.
Right. Dan the dentist.
But we would run into like, that was back a little, we should probably say a little toast to Dean.
Oh yes.
He was our bartender there. He died years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
He used to be there.
Oh, to Dean.
To Dean.
To Dean.
You know what? We toast to him a lot because we think of him a lot. And we always like that we're probably the only people toasting him right now. And that's probably all right. I mean, that's cool. Somebody's toasting that guy.
Oh, we had a funny story about him too.
Well, he worked at La Central. This is what we used to go to La Central. There was Gary and him. And, what's her name? She still works there.
Stacy?
With the blonde hair.
I think Stacy.
Lynn or maybe it might be Stacy. White hair, like blonde, short, just awesome. Another bartender. Anyway, we used to know because we would come into town and spend so much time at La Central. We knew all the bartenders. In fact, there was times when we walked in. This is back during that Queen show. We Will Rock You. Was the show there? Was it? And we walked in one night. They're like, "Hey, we got tickets. Go in there now." And they would just give us tickets. We'd go in. I mean, we just knew those guys. And one time we were at this is kind of a convoluted story, but
this is before. Go ahead.
But anyway, so the quad now has kind of tore it all out. But back in the olden days, before a month ago, when you walked around Carnival Court, there was a liquor store right there that on the Strip that was connected between Carnival Court and Harrah's, kind of like around that loop. There was a liquor store there. So we were in there one night, just blasted. We were on vacation from California. And there was a guy in front of us that was buying a 6-pack of Coors. And they're like, it'll be $32 or something crazy. And I just said to you, way too loud because we were drunk, I'm like, if anybody would buy that, they're stupid. And the guy turned around, and it was Dean, our bartender. He's like, I ain't buying that. Like, he said that, he turned around and saw us. He's like, oh, and then he just took us on a tour of Vegas.
Yeah.
Because he's been a bartender here for years. So he was like, it's you guys, let's go. So we just went to Harrah's, we went everywhere. Ellis Island, he was a big Ellis Island guy, kind of introduced us to Ellis Island. We had never even been to Ellis Island. He's like, oh, karaoke there's amazing. It was one of those nights, we followed this guy.
Yeah, he knew all
older
the
guy, total Vegas guy. And then every 6 times a year, we'd always go to that bar. Him and Gary were working. Gary's great too. I think Gary might have retired, but he still might work around
I think he's gone.
We'd go in to see Dean. Go see Dean. And then one time we came and Dean was gone.
Yeah.
And then she said, Stacy, whatever her name was. Stacy. Anyway, whatever. Said, oh, he passed away.
No.
Like, oh! And so that's why we always,
we've got good memories.
We do, and every time we walk into Paris, we cheers Dean, because he showed us a great time. It was just one of those great Vegas bartenders.
Yep, he's a cool guy.
So we've always had a great time in Paris. That is the best hooker hunting you're going to find in Vegas.
Still, and we heard some mm-hms from the audience.
We were like, that was a general consensus. So, I don't know if they are, but it's just there's lots of moving and shaking at that little bar. Gustav's apparently too. So Paris, love it. One of our favorite places. The parking sucks, But
So park at Bally's and do
park
our
at
trip.
Bally's and walk through. That's what we do. So Paris is awesome. Can't say enough about it.
Excellent.
There's our adventure. But let's get to something very important because it's big and it's hairy and it's sexy and it looks like me, but it's in the shape of an email. And that's going to come up on Hey Bartender after this.
Big. I don't know where you were going with that big and hairy thing, but okay.
All right. So
Okay.
it's this Campari, man.
Is it? Okay.
Goofy.
You are goofy.
So this is a great email.
Okay, so
I just skimmed it, so I'm going to sit back
So I've
and listen.
got two. The first one is from Neil.
Oh.
Any chance you guys can do a show focusing on the brilliance of Frankie's?
That was
Frankie's
our
Tiki
second
Room.
episode, but we should probably do a new one.
Yeah, we should. Maybe do a show from Frankie's. My wife and I spent a good 4 hours there, 11 to 3 a.m. last July, and had a blast once our eyes adjusted to the dark. Best drinks ever. Weirdest video ever. That place has to have a good backstory. Cheers from Alaska. Watching on the Roku.
Wow, that would be, from Alaska, that would be a strange place. We're talking about Frankie's Tiki Room, for those who don't know what Frankie's is, but it used to be, all I know about the story is it used to be Frankie's, this little
Which
crap
was-
hole dive bar.
And Frankie was a lady, right?
Right. And it was just this crap hole dive bar over on kind of a little bit of, it's like,
Charleston and the 15.
yeah, it's like Bad Neighborhood adjacent, but then Moss bought it from the Double Down and turned it into this, and it's not like a jumping place. In fact, we were there 2 weeks ago hanging with Nicolas Cage. we were hanging with Nicolas Cage. Like,
Apparently he was all over town because somebody else had like a cage spotting.
he lives here.
Does he?
Yes.
Do you know where he lives?
I was at his house earlier.
Oh.
Stroking his unusually large noggin. Sexy noggin.
Sexy noggin.
No, yes, we were hanging with him the other day. And Frankie's is, we could go on for hours. We probably should do a Frankie's thing because we do birthdays there. You just had your birthday there. We go there all the time. We might even end up there tonight because I just need because the only problem with Frankie's is if you're on a diet, not a place for you.
Well, just don't get a sugary drink.
Yeah, because all the drinks are really, really sugary. But we'll tackle more of Frankie's.
We will.
We will do that.
All right. Next one is from Mike. Hey, Dave and Alicia. I love your show. I watch you guys religiously on Roku. Got 2 Roku watchers.
Another Roku.
Here. I don't live in Vegas, so I get to live vicariously through you two. I'm going to be visiting Vegas March 14th through 16th. That's next weekend, right?
2.
2 weekends. And was wondering if there are any last-minute tips or places you think I should go to. I'm a dedicated viewer, and I'm going to use some of the tips you've suggested in past episodes. Example, I'm going to the sundry store inside the casinos.
Yes.
Oh my God, this works. I used this tip when I was in Reno last month. Thanks. I'll be looking for the drink ticket.
We actually were hanging with Scott and Melissa and showed them that trick too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we bought quite a few. And we even learned not only buy the beers at the sundry store, we bought the little airplane bottles of booze, which actually ended up being not bad either.
Yeah, you can walk around and just do a shot.
And now I have to take everything back bad I said about Ted that carries little bottles of booze around. Because we did it too. We're like, oh my God. We're drinking, because they're like $5. And that's actually cheaper than a drink. And it's probably, I don't know how many ounces are in those
I think it was only like $4, right? Oh, there's different prices for different.
And that was at Phoenician. Like, oh my God, this is the thing.
Look at us.
I know.
We've advanced a level.
You know what? That's a sign of intelligence is to learn and change your views.
That's right.
That's
it.
That's how you know we're intelligent.
Okay, back to the email. I'll be looking for the drink ticket specials like buy one, get one free and happy hours. I'm going to check out Freakin' Frog, Firkin, the Goratorium Bar, and Underworld. Who doesn't love a horror theme bar? Oh, very cool. Is there anything that I should do, or anywhere that I should go that you two can think of? You guys mentioned an industrial club before. Do you have any more info on it? I'm really into the harder stuff like Cyclone 9, God Module, Tactical Sect. Do they play that style in Vegas? If so, where?
Underworld. You're going there anyway.
Yep.
Go there on Saturday, most Saturday nights.
Saturday, and then they've got some things on
that's the place
Friday
to go.
night, too.
Yeah, and Friday nights.
And this is very interesting. On another topic, did you guys see Yayo Taco had a fundraiser to pay another fine? Yeah, I won't be going here again.
They're closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he sent a link, and I went there, and I was on Saturday, March 2nd. They had a whole bunch of local bands that were playing outside. They weren't serving food or drinks. but bands to or raise money to pay their funds, to pay their health department fees.
If you don't remember, we did an episode about two episodes ago where we gave it.
It was the Don't Go
to Yayo Taco show because they had a C rating on their food.
C, yeah. So unless the health department lifts that, they're not able to do business.
You can't serve food in a C-rated place.
And you know what? I kind of think it sucks that they had people
have a fundraiser to pay for their fine. You should pay that out of your.
Pay your own fine,
right.
you jerk.
Anyway,
whatever. Okay. Anyway, I love your show. I love Alicia's smile.
Aww.
And Dave's awesome tips.
That's it. I'll give you a tip.
Hope to run into you guys when I'm there. Thanks again, Mike.
You might if you go to Underworld, but or anywhere in Vegas. But okay, tips for March 14th and 16th. That's St. Patrick's Day. Mandalay Bay is a great place to be for St. Patrick's Day.
That's where I'm going to be. That's where I'm going to be. I don't know.
No, but I'm rhyming. St. Patrick's Day at Mandalay Bay.
At Mandalay Bay.
That's where I'm going to bay.
Yeah, they're stepping it up this year. They're going to have even more Irish bands that they're flying in that are all throughout the whole casino. There's a $10 cover charge to get into there, just even to get in the casino.
Really?
Yeah, but
it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unless you're leaving on the 16th, that might suck because you might have to get on the plane a little drunk. But St. Patrick's Day, that is the place to
so
be.
he's saying that it's Thursday through Saturday. So.
Oh, but St. Patrick's Day is Sunday. Oh, that was 16th. Anyway, I would say Mandalay Bay if it's St. Patrick's Day, or even around St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be awesome. And I will say again, Devil's Triangle. This is why I brought the Devil's Triangle earlier. That location is just awesome. Stage Door. If you don't know what Stage Door is, we mentioned a lot. That's the place. 40 years left on our lease, and it's this little dumpy little bar that's next to Batista's, right behind the Flamingo. And
the old Bill's Gambling.
Which is closed until 2014 to make something. That place is awesome. The Bally's Tacos we just mentioned.
And we finally ate a hot dog there.
And I liked it so much I had another one, but you
good.
You didn't like the other one.
Well, I wasn't that hungry. It was good. I had a bite.
You know, when you need to bite of a hot dog and throw it away, it's like, well, that's not.
It was good.
No.
I just wasn't in the mood for a hot dog then,
But
particularly.
one night we were there. Well, I'm not too proud to admit it. We were there on a weeknight, and we have our breathalyzer, and we went and saw Absinthe, and then we went to Serendipity for dinner, and we went back to Stage Door, and I blew.
Then we went to
Ellis
karaoke.
Island. Yeah, for karaoke. Thank you, Dean. God rest his soul. And then we went and we did the breathalyzer. I'm like, nope. Ain't driving now. So it's like
hot dog o'clock.
It's hot dog o'clock. So we said
it's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
We're like hot dog time.
But that's what we do it. We're like, well, you know what? And that's the good thing about Vegas. 24 hours you can eat. So we just sat there for a couple hours and ate. And then once we blew under an 08, all right, we can go.
Yep.
So it's like that. So their hot dogs are good. But that whole location, Ellis Island, Bally's Tacos, which does close at some point, I think. But the other places don't. Ellis Island and.
But hot dogs never close.
Hot dogs.
And Metro Pizza, I don't think ever closes either.
No, Ellis Island doesn't close.
Yeah.
But
the Metro Pizza in Ellis Island.
Right. But the Bally's might. The Bally's Tacos. But that, and I would say the 16th on Mandalay Bay. And if you are looking for an industrial club, yeah, just go to Underworld. They do it usually every Friday and Saturday night. It's pretty heavy. So that's the way to go.
Sweet.
Well, thank you for the email, Mike.
Yes. Great emails.
So, anyway, that should do it.
All right. Well, thanks
Studio audience.
to the live studio audience. And thanks always, live chat room.
They're like,
hi, Alicia.
Yay! Clap.
This is Kat.
Like to get a hold of us.
Yes. Oh, yes. If you'd like to get a hold of us, email us at pubcrawl@vegasvideonetwork.com. That's pubcrawl@vegasvideonetwork.com. I can't say enough about vegasvideonetwork.com, though. I like the new shows.
AJ?
Oh, do we have a chat?
No.
No? That's just
No, false alarm.
false alarm?
They got to make up something.
So Brian's asking about when you're going to get going on your tattoo.
I can't now.
Yes, you can. Within the next couple months, he's going to do it. Did you burn yourself?
Whoa, I guess I did.
Within the next couple months, he will, because he's looking a little blank right now.
Yeah, I got to color it in. But yeah, it'll be, what did I do there?
I don't know. Don't dwell.
Oh. What did you do there? That's the question. Oh, I know what you did there.
Stop it.
Anyway. So anyway, that's pubcrawlvegasvideonetwork.com. Roku, obviously, people know about because we're getting all of our emails from Roku. Facebook. And Twitter, where we are Trek Vegas, because we're also Star Trek fans. And Vegas Video Network is on Twitter as well. What else we got? YouTube and iTunes. Can't go wrong with those. Your go-to places to see video and hear audio.
Yes, and send us emails. We love them.
Oh, and if you want to send a voice thing, you just go to Vegas Video Network and hit the little live call button. But you got to have a microphone and know how to work it. I learned that when I tried to do that. I'm like, oh, where's the microphone? Oh, it's not even plugged in. So I had to do some finagling. But anywho, we do urge you to drink responsibly, and as we do, we end up eating hot dogs and then regretting it the next day. But remember, we may leave stuff out, but we don't make stuff up until 2 weeks from now after St. Patrick's Day. So we'll probably have some stories about that. Cheers!
Cheers!
Woo.